Hey guys, what's going on? So the last video I kind of left it as a bit of a cliffhanger. If you stuck around for after the main video, there's a little clip of me driving. You'll notice um, the clutch is slipping. It's slipping pretty bad, like insanely bad. At first I was thinking, all right, well maybe I'm overpowering the clutch. I did turn the boost up, and maybe with this, I wouldn't think that the minor mods like the intake manifold and the cam gears would make that big of a difference. But I was like, maybe that's it. Maybe I'm just overpowering the clutch. But according to other people, they've made a lot more power using the same clutch setup. I mean, I'm talking like 600-700 horsepower. Um, it shouldn't be slipping. So I started exploring a little bit, and used a little bore scope cam, stuck it down into the starter hole, and looked around inside the transmission case, and it's saturated in oil. So I thought maybe it's engine oil. I did have a leaky valve cover, and it was leaking down into the transmission area. I fixed the valve cover, but I never really cleaned that up. So I went ahead. I sprayed like 5 cans of brake clean into the transmission, not into the but into the bell housing. Got all that oil out, and the clutch held. I was like, all right, well maybe that was it. Drove it around a little bit, stuck the camera back in there. Not completely covered in oil, but there's definitely oil in there now. Before it was very black because there's lots of clutch dust and stuff in there, so I couldn't tell if it was engine oil or transmission oil. Now that it's clean inside there, I can very plainly see that it is in fact transmission oil. So, doing a little more inspection, I can see oil dripping from the throwout bearing, so that tells me that the oil is most likely leaking from the input shaft of the transmission. So yeah, that basically means that I will be pulling the transmission, but in this case I'll be pulling the entire engine drivetrain out of the car again. Yeah, so I was initially pretty upset about it. Like I just got back together. I really wanted to go make a pass. In fact, today, Sunday, the first Sunday of the year, Fun Day Sunday at Orlando Speed World, was supposed to be my day. I was going to take it back to the track and see what she could do. But unfortunately, that is not going to happen with a slipping clutch. And also, it would be pretty dickish of me to take a car that I know is leaking fluid to the track. Because at first I thought, well, I could just spray it down with a brake cleaner again and make a pass, but then that's a dick thing to do. So, I ordered a new seal for the transmission. Unfortunately, that seal sits behind a bearing, and I have to pull the entire transmission apart to get to that seal. So it's not even like I can just pull the trans out and remove the seal and then stick it back in. No, I have to pull the entire engine out, remove the transmission, pull the entire transmission apart, replace that seal, and then put it all back together. So it's looking like February is probably going to be my first track day. I could probably do it sooner, assuming the parts get here in time, but I really want to make my first track day be a Fun Day Sunday. Those seem to be the best days for me. The nighttime sessions are okay for test and tune, but the track just doesn't stay sticky at night. It gets all the humidity here. The track just really turns to crap. So Fun Day Sundays are great because they're in the middle of the day. They're like from 10 a.m. to like 1, or 2 or 3 or something like that. So it's the middle of the day, the sun's high in the sky, and the track is super sticky because the sun is heating the track, but the air temperature is still low. This time of year anyways. That's why I really want to go this time of year, because it's the only time Fun Day Sunday has good weather. Any other time of the year, it's going to be like 100 degrees out, and could probably still get some pretty good times in, but I just really this is the optimal time of year to run this car. So hopefully that can happen. Just wanted to update you guys what was going on. When I had ordered a new clutch disc, probably really wasn't necessary to get a whole new clutch disc. I know with organic clutches, once they get oil in them, They don't tend to recover. You have to use like some type of caustic process to get the oil out, and that basically destroys the clutch. With this copper ceramic stuff, I don't think it's as big of an issue, because like I said, when I sprayed the clutch down with brake cleaner, it held until it got oil all over it again. But yeah, I just wanted to order a new one. It's $120. I didn't want to have to pull everything apart, put it back together, only to find out that the clutch disc is saturated in oil and needs to be replaced, and have to pull everything out again. So when I got a new clutch disc, I did go with a 4-puck instead of a 6-puck. Originally, I went with a 6-puck to keep the car drivable, to keep it, just so that it would be, what's the word, more manageable on the street. But with those solid mounts, I really don't like driving the car on the street anymore. It's kind of it's a fun car to drive, not a fun car to daily. So like being in traffic's just horrible and all that shit. So anyways, since I probably won't be driving the car that much on the street anymore, I went with 4-puck. 4-puck is more aggressive, less pucks. The stronger they grab. Yeah, that's one. See, well, technically 8 pucks because there's on the other side. But anyways, yeah. So the less surface area, the tighter the clamping per square inch. So you actually have a more aggressive, you have a more aggressive clutch. It's kind of weird. You would think it would be the other way. Like if you look at ACT, they have a 3-puck. It's only 3 pucks. And they're pretty small pucks. But that's their most aggressive clutch. So yeah, if you want something that's more streetable, go with one with more surface area. Makes it a lot more manageable on the street. You can also see I got my operating table out, ready to pull this apart, pull the trans apart. Well, not ready. I gotta back the car out, clean the garage, and get this thing ready for operation. On the plus side, I am kind of excited to see just how easy it is to pull this thing out, since the whole point behind doing the what do you call it, the harness with the twist locks on it and whatnot, so I don't have to. It's basically just unplug the harness, unplug a few vacuum lines, pull the radiator, pull the turbo off, and disconnect the axles and a couple of engine mount bolts, and she should be free. It should be a little simpler of a process than having to unplug each individual wire and all that crap. So we'll see. It's probably still going to be a massive pain in the ass, but anyways, that's that. That's all I really want to say. Like I said, I was really disappointed. Got my slicks over there. I actually went out, decided my old Walmart racing helmet and my old Walmart motorcycle helmet was probably it's time to replace that. Yeah, so I went out and bought a nice race quit helmet, SFI certified and all that fun stuff, because I figured if I'm going to go for low 11s or high 10s, I should probably actually have a real helmet. I also got a where the hell is it? Got a neck brace there too, because gotta be safe. So, but anyways, I'm ready for a track. Other than the slipping clutch. So I'm gonna get on that, and I'm not really gonna film any of that. None of that will be in this video. Like I said, this was just kind of an informational video, letting you guys know what's going on. I'll probably film some of the process of me pulling this out, but not really a lot of it, because I really just want to get it done. I want to get this thing ready as soon as possible, because here in Florida, we do not have a lot of good weather left. So, till next time, guys.